Hello and welcome back to my channel, and today we're taking a look at the Robocop Rogue City demo version that's been released on Steam. And as you might imagine, the name implies you are a Robocop. So, Murphy, essentially, back from the dead, coming to fight crime. Now, a couple things about this game that I noticed from a get-go. Apart from the GPU requirements, as the recommended GPU is 3070 with 8 gigs of video memory, the game also seems to run on DirectX 12, which means, I would rather say from experience, a little bit of a diminished performance. Now, I've seen quite a few videos floating around on YouTube where people are playing with 4090s and DLSS enabled 4K Ultra and stuff like this, and none of them actually have the idea to let this game run exactly as it is natively, without DLSS, because we know DLSS will improve the things, and you know, I am a big believer in DLSS, FSR, XeSE, whatever floats your boat, whatever gets you the highest frame rate, without compromising the quality too much. And then, you know, end of the day, quality compromises, it's a negotiable term here. So let's see what we have here for today. So we're going with full screen 4K, no vertical sync. Upscaling method is going to be used TAA, which is a temporal anti-aliasing. Now there's no option for me to turn it off because, to be fair, in 4K this is useless. I mean, we don't need it in 4K. We have a couple options we can play around. We have TSR, we have DLSS, we have FSR and Intel XeSEs, and that's it. So we're going with the full 100% resolution scale with the TAA, see what happens. The graphics is set on, well, to be fair, epic settings. However, changing the upscaling type to not include DLSS automatically gives you the custom bracket. We're going with everything as it is. So what we're gonna do is just start the game as it is. MSI Afterburner running upper left, and we're gonna see how much of the game performance we're gonna actually get. Because, to be fair, with the 4090 on DLSS 4K Ultra, we were, well, someone was getting around 140 FPS, which for me translates to 4070 Ti. On native we should be getting around 60ish anyway. I hope. Okay, I do not know. I hope. Maybe close to 60, no idea, but we're gonna see it. We're pulling 7.4 gigs of video memory allocated from a get-go, 10 gigs of RAM as well. We are 36 frames on this screen, so this is gonna be a rough one, but this is what the channel stands for. Let's go and see how it goes.
You give us 3 minutes, and we give you the world. Good evening. I'm Casey Wong. A military submarine that went missing over 3 years ago has suddenly reappeared in the Baltic Sea. Confused seamen mistakenly opened fire on the last Lapland reservation, killing 12. Thankfully, our homesick sailors are back on U.S. soil. Welcome back, boys. In local news, a new crime wave that is sweeping Detroit has already claimed the lives of 21 police officers. Here's a statement from the head of OCP, Omni Consumer Products, that's funding and running the Detroit Police Department.
Old Detroit has a cancer, and that cancer is crime. It must be cut out, and OCP holds the scalpel.
According to our sources, the attacks were aimed at catching the attention of a man whose identity remains unknown. This dangerous new guy in town seems to have his eye on doing business in old Detroit.
Your filthy hand.
Okay, cutscenes are boring, and this actually goes for a while, so let's jump in and cut to the chase, really. We're here for the gameplay, not for the cutscenes. I mean, you're gonna see the cutscenes in-game if you want to, so we're skipping everything here.
Good to see you, Murphy. Lieutenant's at the main entrance to the TV station.
Right, so okay, things are not exactly as bad as I thought they're gonna be. So we're pulling 8.6 gigs of video memory allocated, 12 gigs of RAM, and the game is running on Unreal Engine 5, so no surprise. Well, the game does look pretty detailed, with textures popping in and out of existence as expected, to be fair. And we are kinda at 40-ish frames. A bit of reflections go. Hell, oh wow, this reflection is better than Cyberpunk. What gives? I didn't see a RTX setting for this game. So 40-ish frames just by walking around the city, which to be fair is pretty much close to Last of Us frame rate on 4K Ultra. So you know, I guess this is the new normal for high-end GPUs.
They came out of the trucks and they just started shooting at it.
Now we're dropping. I mean, to be fair, as long as we don't drop below 30 frames, I think we're good because you know.
Ray ran the plates.
You should know by now when it comes to evidence, we're hoarders.
You are hoarders indeed. Let's go check out what these guys doing.
Attacking the media? Ain't there nothing sacred anymore?
No, there's not. Nice paint job. Right. So yeah, the game is a little bit heavy on the hardware when it comes to it. Even the blood has reflections, so they're going for ultra realistic look here. And this guy's taking pictures
If it
of a
keeps
body
on like
bag.
this, we're gonna run short of body bags.
ATM, can we? Oh wow, look at these guys.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Let's swap.
No, I'm good.
Okay. Can I cash out my paycheck, please? I mean, Robocop is rather high when it comes to standard human being. You know, just as a fun fact. So this is a regular human. I would say like what? 1 meter 80-ish, right? Because we're not in Japan, you know, where people are slightly smaller due to the gravity of Godzilla. And we can barely actually use the ATM. Imagine those guys, they actually need to step on something here for that. Just a little thing that I just noticed. Performance-wise, yeah, well, a little bit some things are desired here. But it kind of runs... Oh look, if you look up, we get 60 frames. Maybe that's the way to play this game. Just looking up. Okay, kidding. Let's see how we get on.
We can't wait any longer. Those trigger-happy maniacs have a ton of hostages. But sir... Roger that. Over and out.
What is the situation?
Goddamn OCP tells us to stand down till SWAT arrives. That's our situation.
Looks like I'm on my way out.
Not so fast, buddy. Who do you think is gonna clean up this place? I'm not letting you off that easily.
You sound just like my wife.
If that's the case, let's get you patched up. We wouldn't want to get on her bad side. Press here. Medic! There you are, partner.
Lewis?
The hell is going on up there?
Sorry, dude! The police want us to release the hostage!
Yeah, let's go in and shoot some stuff.
Watch out! He's coming!
I mean, to be fair, I can kinda understand why this game pulls all the hardware to its brim, because look at all these reflections here. I'm not exactly sure if the game actually... The game actually uses ray tracing for this, but to be fair, the reflections are kind of killing it, to be fair. We're not taking fire damage, really? Okay. Mouse sensitivity is something to get used to a little bit, but hey ho. Few goons here, to be fair. Delta City for our children. Right, it's been 10 minutes. The performance is actually quite dreadful on native resolution, so how about we give in for the devil, go for the DLSS on automatic, and we have NVIDIA frame generation. Oh, come on. Come on. Let's enable that. 114. Okay, I can hear the cries of not using frame generation because a lot of people simply might not have 3000 cards. Fair enough, you know, I hear you. It's fine. So, DLSS on automatic gives us 90-ish.
Evacuate immediately.
So, that is not bad at all.
Warning. All personnel, leave immediately.
Here we go.
Worried about the weight limit?
Lewis, you're here.
We need to get these elevators back online. The service box is in the basement.
Let me.
I doubt you had time between all the heroics, but I got a keycard from the janitor. It's good to do some real street work from time to time, you know? After you. They
Okay, so what does...
the elevators and staircase too. They obviously don't want to be disturbed.
Okay, so what does DLSS gives us? 8.3 on video memory allocated and 12 of RAM. I mean, I guess we had taken a little bit of strain off. And the game is a little bit more snappier though. But the mouse aiming is still a little bit weird. Crime evidence. Okay.
That graffiti is fresh.
I bet some of those idiots are still here.
We cannot let him pass! Watch out, he's coming!
Any more tricks up your sleeve?
I will keep them coming.
What a warm welcome, don't you think?
I mean, looking through this lens, it's kind of looking at CRT monitor at a very close distance. You can see the lines and the pixels. But yeah, the DLSS clearly has bumped us up at least 50% up. Right, so let's go for NVIDIA frame generation, NVIDIA sharpness. It can stay where it was, I think at 0 auto, DLA. quality. I think quality should do nicely here. Yeah, feels like a little bit of input lag now. Not as snappy as before, but we are at 80 frames here, so I wonder how it goes. Memory usage for the GPU has gone up a whole gig. We're pulling 9.9 now, close to 10, so technically 2 gigs. Or 1.5, depends how you look at it. Still pulling 12 gigs of RAM. Yeah, the game is... I mean, it's running. You know, end of the day, I would say we need to actually just go for the ultra performance and no frame generation. I think that's the way majority of 2000 series users for Nvidia will actually run this game anyway. And we're at 100 frames now in 4K, so nuke overdose. Okay, here we are. I mean, this dude clearly has lost his head.
Almost there! I did not expect such a big crowd.
Right.
Eyes on the prize, damn it!
I am detecting a short circuit. We need to isolate the cables.
I think I've got something just for that.
You are very resourceful.
Thanks, but I'd say it was a team effort. They're holding everyone in the studio. It's on the 30th floor. Huh?
So, our friends in blue finally decided to join our glamorous show. I'm afraid you're too late for my autograph.
Chopper's ready.
I've got to go, but the party goes on. Guys, make sure you provide all our guests with a decent amount of amusement, so don't skimp on the nuke. See ya.
What a freaking psycho. We need to be quick before they kill anyone else. I know that look, Murphy. You saw something, didn't you?
We are here to enforce the law, Lewis. Let us stay focused.
Right. Just keep in mind that I'm here if you need me, partner.
Slime bags detected.
Just look at that, boys! The police dog and its bitch!
Not sure which one is which.
You're gonna take that back.
Torch that metal!
Scumbag!
I mean...
Nice and easy.
Kill that freak! Kill you for this! I'm hit! I didn't feel a thing!
I mean... AK-47s are... always a little bit OP in every game, I guess. Hey. Okay, let's try human bowling pins.
Almost there.
My hands are shaking! Kill the hostages!
There we go.
Thank God you've come. This lady really needs to see a doctor.
Murphy, these people need help. Why don't you go ahead? I'll stay with them.
Right.
This is Lewis. We have rescued 3 hostages, one with a gunshot wound to the abdomen, requesting urgent medical assistance. Over.
Oh well. I guess this works as being a Robocop, really, but I don't know. I hope we're gonna get some cool powers later on, because that's well, yeah. I don't know, looks like this is just, I wouldn't want to say this is your regular Robocop game. But yeah.
Darling, could you get the napkins from the cupboard?
Of course.
Sure thing, Mom. What are we having?
Flashback sequence.
It's a surprise. Little man, have you washed your hands?
Do I really have to? I wasn't playing in the dirt.
Of course you do. No more discussion. Alex, what do you think about the color of this dress? I'm not sure if I like the pattern. James really looks up to you. He said in school that he wants to be a police officer, just like his dad.
It's your fault,
No sudden moves, cop! I'm not dying here! Get me another one of those choppers, like the one that took Soot! You hear me?
You work so hard, honey. Why don't you take some leave? We all could use a little break from this reality, don't you think?
Wakey wakey! I'm talking to you, Shiny! Stand back from that door, or I'll shoot her! I swear to nuke!
I don't know what I would do if I ever lost you.
You got 3 seconds! 3!
Our family is the only thing I need to be happy.
2! Are you fucking deaf?
Promise me, we will stay like this forever.
1! Last chance, weirdo!
I love you so much, Alex.
You okay there, Murphy? What does it want? Get it away from me!
I am sorry.
Can't you see? It's unstable! Ma'am, please, calm down. It's been a very tough evening, and I assure you that everyone wants to be back home with their families. Though for some of us, the night has just begun.
Right.
Everyone is dismissed. And Lewis, I
think you guys seen enough. It's been half an hour, and I would say probably the game is gonna be good. You know, like you play as a Robocop, you go through Murphy's story and stuff like this. I really truly hope they're not gonna jump the gun on having mentally unstable Robocop, having flashbacks and memories just because of one explosion. But then again, you know, it kind of ties into the theme of the Robocop itself if you've seen the series or the movies itself. So performance wise, as you can see, the RAM usage has crept up to 13, almost 13.5 gigs out of RAM, and video usage with DLSS enabled currently is at 7.7. So I would say probably the requirements for the game are kind of on point, at least for the demo. DLSS, I would say DLSS is kind of required in 4K, really. You know, if you want to get above 30-ish frames, everything maxed out, then again, you know, you probably could get away with not being on epic settings to begin with, but that's a different story. Outside of that, I would say, yeah, I hope you guys gonna enjoy this game. Leave a comment down below what you think about it, and I'll see you next time. Over and out.